Okay, I'm going to talk about depression real quick. Half the population in the United States of America will experience depression or anxiety at least once in their lifetime. Half the population. Now, with that said, I'm going to give you 6 tips on how to beat depression, okay? Number one is exercise. At least try to walk at least 30 minutes to an hour every day, or do some aerobics in your house. But try to do some exercise, at least 30 minutes worth of exercise a day. Be it walking, jumping jacks, sit-ups, or whatever you feel you need to work on with your body. You should exercise that every day, at least 30 minutes to an hour a day. Okay? Because when you exercise, that releases a chemical in your brain called serotonin and dopamine. Serotonin and dopamine is the two stimulants that's very low in your system when you feel depression and when you feel anxiety. Your your levels get low. Okay, so exercise would bring those levels up. Okay, and make you feel a little better and happier. Serotonin and dopamine, those are the two stimulants that you want to focus on in your brain, because serotonin is a receptor and dopamine is a receptor, and it sends messages to your body on how you should feel, whether you should feel scared, sad, or happy. And um, and if you have those levels up, the dopamine and the serotonin, if you have those levels up in your body, you feel better. When you take Prozac or Zoloft, when they give you medication for depression, that's really what they focusing on, the serotonin in your body and the dopamine. But you can get it naturally through exercising. So just try to walk 30 minutes a day, or do your favorite exercise about 30 minutes to an hour worth a day, to get your serotonin levels up and your dopamine level up, so you can start feeling better about yourself. The second thing you need to do, remember there's 6 tips I'm gonna give you. The second thing you need to do is get some omega-3 in your system. Your body needs omega-6, which is inflammatory foods, and then you got omega-3, which is anti-inflammatory, and you need both of those uh, chemicals in your body, omega-6 and omega-3, and your body can't produce it, so you got to get it in the earth, and you can get it through eating tuna, salmon. Uh, you can get it through eating sardines and stuff like that, omega-3s. So make sure it's essential that you get omega-3s in your system, and omega-6, which is inflammatory, which could produce acid in your body. And the ratio from omega-6, which is inflammatory acid, to omega-3, which is anti-inflammatory, the ratio in your body should be 1 to 1, no more than 3 to 1. 3% omega-6 to 1 omega-3. But focus on getting omega-3 into your body, because most Americans' body is already acidy, is already inflammatory, from the meats that we eat, and the bad food that we eat, the fast foods and stuff, and fried foods. So try to focus on omega-3, and that'll make you feel better too, and it'll get your mood to feeling a little bit more upbeat. Omega-3s. You can also get omega-3 in fish oils. So you might want to look into fish oils, but I recommend that you get salmon or tuna fish, or check your local stores, or research and see what kind of fish has a lot of omega-3s in it, because that's what you need, omega-3, and that'll help you feel better as well. Also, all diseases come from inflammatory. So omega-3 is anti-inflammatory. You get omega-3 in your system, the right levels, it'll prevent you from getting diseases. So that's step 2, omega-3 in your system. Okay, the third thing you must do is get out in the sun. You got to get some vitamin D. Vitamin D is also essential. Every cell in your body have receptors that's receptible to vitamin D. It is important for every part of your body. The best time to get out is in the morning between 9 a.m. and no later than 2:30 p.m. to get vitamin D and vitamin B12. Okay, so get out in the sunlight. And I would say if you can't do it every day, do it at least 3 days a week. Get your vitamin D between 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and get your B12. And you also have ultraviolet rays. You got ultraviolet A and ultraviolet B rays. So you got to be careful not to be directly in the sun without moving, because those rays are very dangerous to the body. Okay? Okay, now the fourth thing you should do is make sure you get plenty of sleep. I recommend between 6 to 9 hours of sleep. 6 to 9 hours of sleep. And never use your cell phone or computer an hour before you go to sleep, because it interrupts the melatonin in your body that your body produces to help you go to sleep. So if you're on the computer or the phone an hour before you go to sleep, it makes it hard for you to sleep. So try not to be on the computer or on your cell phone, so your body can produce melatonin to help you sleep better. Okay, so that's number 4. Make sure you get plenty of rest, because you have to revive your body and regenerate your cells. So sleep is essential as well. If you have a sleeping disorder, that helps throw off your circadian rhythm. Your circadian rhythm is your body natural timing, which tells you when to go to sleep and when to wake up. So try to go to sleep at a certain time and wake up at a certain time, but try to get at least 6 to 9 hours of sleep a day. So tune up your natural circadian rhythm with your body, your natural body clock. Get your rest. Okay, number 5 is anti-ruminative activities. That's thinking about your past, negative things in your past. Try not to spend a lot of time thinking about negative things. It's okay to think of some negative things in your past sometimes, but if you occupy with it a lot of the times, or if you're thinking about it regularly, then that's the problem. You got to try to think of happy thoughts and occupy your mind, or get involved in some kind of social activities. But try to work on ruminative activities, bringing up the past in your mind, negative thoughts and stuff. You got to occupy yourself and resist those thoughts. Okay? If you have ruminative thoughts and you keep bringing up the past negative thoughts, that can bring you down into anxiety and ultimately into depression. Okay, so you got to change your thought process. Think happier thoughts. Okay, number 6 and the final to bring you up out of anxiety and depression is to make social connection. Go to church, join an organization, or maybe go out to the club, excuse me, or a bar or something. Anything to connect you. I would go as far as saying even Facebook. Join a club or join some kind of group on Facebook. Anything to connect you with other people. That's one of the main things to bring you up out of depression, is to connect yourself to other people socially. Okay? And if you're a quiet person, you can find a quiet setting or a quiet group of people, something that fits your personality. But you got to stay sociable or try to interact with other people. And do it through the social media until you get your confidence up. You know, but you got to have social activities in your life. Okay? And these 6 tips will bring you up out of depression. Get sunlight, drink a lot of spring water, and excuse me, and don't forget omega-3. Omega-3 is essential. Omega-3 make you feel happier, make you feel better. It'll pick you up, and it'll get rid of body acid, and it'll clear up your cholesterol and get you feeling better. You can get that through fish oil or through eating fish. I prefer doing it through foods as opposed to pills, supplements. So you can get tuna or salmon or anchovies or something like that. You can get omega-3s in your system. Okay? This is Prophet, and I want to do a quick review, and then I'm out of here. Okay, again, it is essential that you get omega-6 and omega-3 in your body system. Omega-6 is pro-inflammatory. It's found in grain and seeds and animals that eat them, and fast food like chicken and cow, beef. That's pro-inflammatory. That's omega-6. And then you got omega-3. That's the one I want you to focus on. Omega-3 is anti-inflammatory. It's found in grass, plants, and animals, and plants like algae, and animals that eat plants. It's also found in fish and free-range meats. Okay, omega-3. That's what you really need to come out of your depression. Vitamin D, sunlight, and omega-3, which you can find in fish and free-range meats. And you can also find it in plants. Okay? And try to get plenty of sunlight. Sunlight for vitamin D to make you happy. This is the Most Honorable Prophet. I'm out.